Morning, Luckies! It's week 10, episode 10, and it's the end of the regular season of Battlebots. But it's not the end, because we have the tournament coming up soon, and that's gonna be very exciting. I am your host, your navigator, Makon Crayley, and I'm joined, as always, by my assistant, Finney.
Assistant?
Yes, you are
Whoa,
right.
Whoa. Time out, time right the hell out, record scratch. Assistant?
Yeah. Know your place. Know your role, Jack. I hired you for
You
this.
listen here. You listen here. Oh, I don't care enough to debate this. Whatever.
Look, you better care, or I will replace you with Sith. Then it's gonna be the Makon 6 so of robots. That's what it's gonna be.
I don't think any of our audience are going to get that, but shout out to you,
No.
Dick. We love you.
I mean, look, I reference Ollie all the time, and like, unless other people watch my other videos, like, nobody's fucking gonna know who he is.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, yes, we are back with the latest episode of the Jack and Mac Connection. I am
Mac
your
and Jack.
host, Jack,
I-
and that is Mac doing his, as always, Lucky Star intro every time Lucky's on. But he won't be doing that in the tournament because he feels it's becoming overplayed.
No, I mean, I still will. I mean, look, I don't know, maybe. I will see. Cause like at most I only have to do it one more time. But like that also depends on if Lucky wins, and we'll see though. We will see. I'll probably keep doing it though because I like the bit.
Fair enough. Okay. Right. Okay, so we come to the final episode of the regularly scheduled programming before the tournament bracket itself to determine who and what is left going into the tournament. And oh boy, this was quite the episode for that.
Boy, you
Lot
need to
of
get
different
close to your mic
tournaments
again.
Ah, right. See, this is why you don't adjust the gain on your mic.
Yeah.
Okay, how about that? Better?
Yeah, better. Yeah, fine.
Right, okay, so heavy tournament implications for this episode as we decide who is finally going into the tournament. We have the bracket coming up at the end of the episode, which we will discuss in detail around that time.
Yep.
But quite the fight card that we had for this one. It was actually... Sorry about that.
Yep.
It was actually listed by our friend Sick as Night of the Junk Robots as well, so...
Accurate.
It was pretty interesting to see the implications that were going to be going on here. We had to open the show Bloodsport versus Claw Viper. Bloodsport, always a very, very strong machine going out there. And Claw Viper, a robot that has had a fairly hit and miss type of record since its debut as they've been working out the Gremlins. But oh boy, my dude, Claw Viper really brought the fire tonight.
It did. It really. It had a very, very strong showing here, and like, man, what a fight.
Yeah, now this is the one I didn't really consider Claw Viper likely to win just because of how highly damage is weighted in the sport, and you know, Claw Viper's weapon isn't really one that's designed to do a lot of damage. It's more of a control bot than anything else, and it relies on its speed and its aggression to be able to deal damage. And of course, we've also seen that Claw Viper has finicky motors, and as a result, it can end up dying en route to trying to slam its opponents into submission.
Yeah.
Bloodsport's, rather predictably, using its big sword configuration, managed to rip off Claw Viper's weapon and leave it basically just a wedge.
It cut off its weapon, it cut off its legs, it cut off everything.
But this is the thing, Claw Viper demonstrated the power of the machine underneath that weapon as well, as they just stuck to Bloodsport like a limpet for the rest of the fight, bullied them around the box, dominating the fight in some ways. Bloodsport, of course, had all of the damage points because, unfortunately, due to the rules being as they are, you only get points if you deal damage with your active weapon. So without a weapon, Claw Viper couldn't possibly win this fight, at least on a judge's decision.
Yeah, but
we did see it very, very nearly win the fight, though.
Oh my, yeah!
As it was bullying Bloodsport around the box, slamming it all over the place, it managed to, make a massive run up, ram it into the wall, and nearly send it sailing over the top of it
Dude, I
into the
mean,
one area that you could still get it out of the arena. And the only thing that saved Bloodsport were a combination of the bar that it has on top of it in order to allow it to self-right, and the fact that there was a pole in the middle of that wall that managed to just keep Bloodsport from bouncing out of the arena.
yeah, the lock for the door, like, is what saved Bloodsport in the end. And that's kind of
That
crazy.
was that was literally all that saved them. Claw Viper, without an active weapon, nearly scored a ring out. That would have been absolutely insane. That's some Storm 2 level pushing power
The,
right there.
the scenes that would have caused, but unfortunately, it was not to be. Bloodsport
Yeah,
got back into it. Not too much back into it, but like it back into it enough to win.
yeah. Well, basically, Bloodsport didn't have to do much at
Yeah,
that point because it already had all of the damage points
true,
on its
true.
side, and unfortunately, that's just the heaviest weighted category.
Yeah.
For example, okay, so it's an 11-point must system, if I'm remembering correctly. Bloodsport had 5 points on that 11-point system for damage, and it was still aggressive enough to be able to, still rack up points, even with Claw Viper, absolutely bringing the fire.
Yeah, it was not another beater situation, unfortunately. Or fortunately,
Yeah,
depending on your point of view.
yeah. I mean, in this house, we love beta,
Yep.
so yeah. But yeah, great showing by Claw Viper, and they've really demonstrated the potential of the robot with that. If they can just get like a stronger, more durable weapon, then I think they're a real contender for in the future as well, because they demonstrated not just the sheer horsepower of their machine, like nearly scoring a Storm 2 style ring out. Because, like, Mac, you remember from Robot Wars Series 7, Storm 2 actually legitimately ringed out the Steel Avenger without using its active weapon, just by slamming it into the wall really, really hard
Yes!
enough that it bounced over.
Yes, true, yeah.
Yeah, that was the type of power that we saw from Claw Viper tonight. And
Shit.
considering how durable modern robots are as well, really says a lot for, just how well it was doing, because Bloodsport actually did seem to be somewhat limping by the end of the fight as well.
Hmm.
Not enough to, like be counted out or anything, but it was starting to appear a little bit more sluggish, whereas Claw Viper looked like they'd finally ironed out the durability kinks and could, tank it.
Yeah, like Claw Viper, fucking, like, he was just a solid goddamn wall. Like this entire fight, like all this fight, it was great.
Absolutely. And it's like, even if it wasn't a fight that Claw Viper could win, oh boy, they gave us a great show on the way to defeat.
Yeah,
And yeah, so it's a great showing from them. And I'm very happy to see them starting to realize the potential of this design as well.
yeah, that is the fight to be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. But Bloodsport goes sailing into the tournament, as we all expected, considering how well it did last year.
Yep,
And Bloodsport, obviously, one of the ones to watch this year.
yeah.
Speaking of robots to watch, up next we had the return of the cream of the crop, tip of the top, but most entertaining roboteer pound for pound in the sport today. Martin Mason and his excellent machine, Mad Catter,
Dig it.
going up against Rampage.
Ah, yes. This is Rampage. It's the fight you've all been waiting for.
Oh,
That's where the
I kid, I kid. I can't be too hard on the Rampage team. I'm just so down on seeing more four-wheel drive vertical spinners.
yeah,
But then I
that's
say that,
fair.
and I say that, and I'm marking out huge for Mad Catter. So
But I mean, to be fair, Mad Cat both has a gimmick and is a really good robot.
also, it does have interchangeable weaponry as well. So,
Yeah, true. But yeah, this was a quick
yeah,
fight.
it was a quick fight, and I think even the captain of the Rampage team didn't think that they really had much of a chance going in. Like, you could tell that they were coming through hoping their robots survived.
Hmm.
And Mad Catter just very quickly lands a few big hits and hits it with an absolutely massive haymaker that sends Rampage on. Oh, how many rotations did it do in the air, man? Like four or five?
I think 4.
Ricochet's got nothing on Rampage there. Yeah, and Rampage got hit so hard it did several rotations, landed upside down on the shelf, and was promptly counted out. Something to notice there, though, Mad Catter did seem to lose drive on one side after landing that big hit. I guess the recoil didn't quite work out. I guess that
Yeah, because
happens when you.
it
It's
was.
gonna happen when you go weapon to weapon, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, plus like they were right next to like the wall of the shelf, so like it was like that's all fucking force at that point.
Yeah, like the recoil on that would be absolutely insane.
Exactly.
But as predicted, Mad Catter comfortably goes through into the tournament bracket as well.
Yep.
All things considered, they're still a very strong shout for this year because the robot is constantly getting better and better.
Of course.
Although we did see it get absolutely mullered by Sawblaze, to put it politely.
Yeah.
So,
But
but then again, that's Sawblaze. Sawblaze is something else entirely.
Oh.
So. Overall, yeah, I feel good. I feel good for Mad Catter this year. Martin Mason with the great post-match stuff as always, and yeah, just massively entertaining team. And hopefully the Rampage team learn from all of this, and if they come back next year, they come back with a slightly different design because, hopefully one that's more effective. And I'm just hoping not another four-wheel drive vertical spinner, because even if I do like spinners to a degree, I'm getting pretty sick of their oversaturation in this sport. In much the same way that I had issues with there being so many flippers in Robot Wars. Like, I liked flippers, but after a while, the novelty was gone when, like, 80% of the field was flippers.
They gotta come back with a 5-wheel drive spinner.
Ooh.
The scenes.
And up next, we come to Huge versus Switchback. And
this was also a fight.
This was actually an interesting one, not really because of the fight itself, but more because of the implications for Huge if things didn't work out. As was highlighted by the commentary team going in, the team is considering possibly retiring Huge and coming in with a different design next year if they don't manage to win this time.
I think it's just if they don't have a good sewing.
Yeah.
And like so far they've had a great sewing like this season.
Well,
I mean, like give or take, like because I mean, like the second fight was very good.
The second fight was good. Yeah, it was basically just them ripping their opponent apart. No, that was really cool to see.
Yeah.
But I think like the sting of the loss to Riptide really weighed on them.
Yeah, true.
And up against them tonight, we had Switchback, a robot with an interesting design, very novel concept. I like the ferocious swinging articulated arm that, brings the spinner into play, very Dead Metal style.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not been especially well executed. And Huge basically ripped them apart. Although, to their credit, Switchback did also manage to do some damage to Huge. Huge ending up limping by the end of the fight.
Yep.
But Huge had basically torn Switchback's weapon right out of its slots. So when Switchback was counted out, there was no doubt. There was no doubt.
Like
on who was the winner here.
Switchback, I think like next season, if they figure out their way to like make the big improvements, then like they could be a legitimate contender.
Possible.
Yeah.
Although considering how strong the rest of the field is right now.
Oh yeah, true though. But you never know. You never know who's gonna step up.
Yeah, this is true. Speaking of stepping up next we had the veteran Kraken versus the rookie Glitch.
Man.
And I have very conflicting opinions on this fight, my friend.
I'm sad.
I really do. Kraken has been very unfortunate this season. It's gone winless leading up to this fight, and this fight wasn't going to change that, as we saw.
Yeah.
Now, that is to take nothing away from Kraken. Kraken has been giving great showings this season, even if it has been losing its fights, because, the robot is just so well driven, it's impeccably engineered, and it is incredibly tough. So, as was pointed out in the lead-up, Kraken has gone 13 fights in a row where it's gone to a judge's decision. And even if it hasn't won in the majority of those, the fact of the matter is, 13 straight fights where it's gone to a judge's decision not been knocked out in all of that time.
Yeah.
But tonight, that line was crossed, sir.
Mm.
Unfortunately.
By the
Now, Glitch for a rookie robot is actually a very solid build, as we've seen. Like, it had a little bit of a rough start up against Ghost Raptor, even if it did win that.
a glitch if you
And
would.
then we saw it gloriously tear Hydra apart in what was one of my favorite moments of the season.
Of course.
And now they've managed to kill the unkillable. They have taken down Kraken by knockout.
It's just shocking.
That is an insane achievement, and
Yeah.
it really says a lot for the power behind Glitch.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
really, that strafing Omni wheel design is serving them quite well because they managed to avoid Kraken getting under them or anything, and Kraken is impeccably driven as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This was just the perfect storm for glitch here.
Yeah, Glitch has been really making a name for itself this season, and I'm honestly very interested to see where it goes from here. I don't know if I'd say it's a dark horse for the title, but I would say it does have an outside chance.
Yeah. Like.
And I think mainly because just mechanically it's such an unusual robot to fight, with the fact that it's got both the Omni wheels and the spinner rather than Shatter's Omni wheels and hammer approach.
Yeah. Like if
Oh,
they
can you
if they
imagine
could.
if we see?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry,
Sorry.
sorry,
No,
didn't mean to
you can go.
interrupt.
You can keep going.
Can you imagine if we see Glitch versus Shatter at some point?
That would be super interesting, actually. Like what? Oh my god! I need to have a look at the bracket. Like quickly, just see where they are. Cause they're on opposite sides. Like, are they opposite sides? No, they're not. They're on. Technically opposite sides, but whatever. But yeah, like God, that would be super interesting. I hope Glitch like has fully figured out like the it's gotten the bugs out. Cause like this could be the fucking robot that you don't expect. It honestly could.
Yeah, well said. Well said. Nobody expect the Spanish Glitchquisition.
God damn it.
Well, somebody had to make that joke. It might as well have been me.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so moving on. Unless you have anything else to say about that match.
No, like only that it sucks to see Kraken go, but like it had a good showing, and they'll definitely do better next season.
I hope so, because I love Kraken, man. I always have.
Yeah.
It's such a great machine, so well engineered, so well driven. The team is great, and it's just such an aesthetically pleasing robot.
Yeah,
and everybody loves little Wally as well.
Yeah, true. They just had some bad luck this season, but who
Yeah.
had good luck this season? Yeah, the boy Lucky.
Yeah. Coming up next, Mammoth versus Lucky, and this was an interesting fight on paper because it was one that you really didn't know which way it was going to go. Mammoth, with its giant spinning hammer, has actually done very well against robots similar to Lucky as well in the past. But this time, Lucky, oh boy, Lucky is back with a vengeance this season. Like, even if it doesn't have the best record going in, like, with the loss to Tantrum, although to be fair, that's against Tantrum. Tantrum is amazing.
Yeah, Tantrum's a fucking
Lucky has been doing fantastically this season compared to previous seasons as well.
Oh yeah.
They've really, really got some serious power in that flipper / punching arm that they've got. It's been terrific.
They've stepped their game up, and they proved that here by taking out Mammoth in a beautiful fight.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. Lucky just landing haymaker after haymaker on Mammoth, throwing it halfway across the box at one point, literally punching one of its wheels off. That was insane.
That was beautiful.
That was a great hit. Just throwing it about, even after it lost part of the weapon arm. The little spatula attachment that's used to get in underneath, and with the arm partially jammed into the air, it still had tons of power behind it, and Mammoth was quite unfortunate in that respect, in that the shape of Mammoth actually allowed Lucky to still be able to bring that arm into play.
Oh yeah, true.
As Lucky just threw it across the arena a bunch of times. It was fantastic to see.
Very beautiful fight.
Oh yeah. Lucky is an absolute beast this season, and I'm very interested to see where it goes from here. It does suck to see Mammoth's campaign end like this. Arguably, well, we're not going to get into the Mammoth versus Tombstone debate really, because
Yeah, but like, yeah.
that's more of a, well, I will say that should have been more of a draw rather than a win or loss situation.
It should have
But oh
been,
well.
but oh,
It is what it is.
yeah.
Mammoth, it does suck to see you go, but you were very entertaining this season, and who knows, maybe you'll come back even stronger next time.
Hopefully.
But as it is, I hope the rest of the tournament bracket is feeling lucky. Because
Yeah.
oh boy, Lucky is on a tear this year, and it's going to be great to see.
Luck be LA tonight.
You know, I am really looking forward to seeing who they fight in the
Yep.
well, we will discuss that. We will discuss that later on.
We'll get to
We'll
that.
discuss it later on when we
We'll get to
discuss the
that.
bracket. But I am looking forward to that.
Yes.
Okay, up next, we have the return of the resident Daniel Bryan of Battlebots, the #1 face, the man who everybody loves. Nobody has a bad thing to say about this. Our boy, Rusty.
Dude, Rusty is a goddamn future marketing machine. Like, they
It
can
really
do
is.
they can do so much with Rusty. Like,
Oh, dude. Well, dude, this is the thing. I'm pretty sure Rusty actually has a toy now.
oh wait, officially? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does.
I think it's the one with the next. I think it's part of the next Hexbug release.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I actually need to
and
buy that.
yeah, and speaking of baby faces, his builder Dave Eaton, a man who absolutely everyone loves, the man whose job is everything, the man who basically the man with over 100 projects and counting, and a man who had no sponsors last time, and now he's sponsored by practically everyone because everyone loves him.
It's fucking insane, dude. He had like 22 fucking sponsors, I think.
Yes, it's amazing.
And at this time, today, he had a nice knitted Rusty.
Oh, dude, that was amazing. Yes, one of the fans had taken the time and the effort and the materials, and they had actually crocheted a beautiful looking Rusty plushie.
Anatomically correct.
With articulating arms, no less.
That
That is amazing.
Someone get that person a goddamn Etsy account. I want to buy that.
Dude, I would legitimately buy one of those. That is amazing.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I like just put Rusty on everything and it will sell out. Rusty is the money. It's the money.
I swear, Rusty really should be BattleBot's mascot at this point. Everybody loves Rusty, and everyone loves Dave Eaton. I mean, when they were announcing it, leading up into this fight as well, the crowd just going ballistic.
Yeah,
when Rusty was mentioned as well.
Dude, at this point, Rusty should just be a special attraction. Like, you don't tell anyone when it's happening, but then you announce it like as it's about to happen, and everyone will just fucking pop for it. Like it's God. He's only won like one fight, I think, but he's already a goddamn legend.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, this is the thing, Rusty. You know, it is a very solidly engineered robot, considering it's a junk build as well.
Oh yeah, the thing with Rusty is like he can legitimately win a fight. It's just like, yeah, it's just like its build is so weird.
I will say though, I am sad that we didn't get to see the updated version of Rusty that had originally been built for this year. Because unfortunately, it just apparently just didn't work right.
Yeah, if they had it working, like I'm sorry, Rusty probably could have like done a lot better than it did, but like who knows? Oh well. That's just how it is.
No chunky Rusty, we got classic Rusty instead.
Yeah, but hey, classic Rusty still fucking great. Always great.
all of this time we're just marking out Rusty.
Yeah, and
everyone
then of
loves
course,
Rusty, man.
yeah, and then of course there's Witch Doctor and
Oh,
anyway, let's talk about Rusty some more. I mean, I love Witch Doctor. Honestly,
I love Witch Doctor as well.
Honestly, Witch Doctor is probably like one of the first like robots like when I got back into watching robot fighting that like I really gravitated towards. Like it was like a really cool design. Like the team looked fucking awesome. I know. I love Witch Doctor.
Then it turned out to be impeccably engineered and incredibly well driven as well.
Exactly.
Even if it did have a bit of even if it did have a bit of a rough start in the first season on Discovery, then it came back super, super strong
Oh
in the
yeah,
next season.
oh yeah. It's like just going upwards. Like I would not
On
be
a way to
surprised.
fundamental.
I would not be surprised if it won this season.
Yeah, I mean, it did nearly win a couple of seasons ago, as
Yeah.
it was the robot to finally take out the seemingly unstoppable Death Roll.
Oh yes, lad.
Oh man, I still wish Death Roll would have won, though. I love Death Roll, man.
Oh yeah, Death Row is so good. I can't wait for them to come back.
Yeah, next year,
Hopefully.
they are hyped to return.
Oh, is it confirmed?
Uh, they're
Te-
basically they're applied. They were accepted in advance because they had previously been accepted, and COVID ended up ruining it. And I
Ah,
believe that yeah, they're basically just getting ready for
yes,
the
lad.
next season.
You'll love to hear it. So
But
any,
on to this
yeah,
fight, onto this
yeah,
fight because we do have to discuss it a little bit more. We can't just mark out for Death Roll all day.
yeah, true.
Uh,
We can't. We
it
can't.
was a fight.
It was. It was.
It was
It
a
was a
fight.
tough fight. Rusty survived one hit. Then its weapon broke in half. It got knocked over, and then it just sort of flailed its arms.
And Witch Doctor ripped its track off as well.
True. That is also true.
And you could tell Andrea was so conflicted about having to do this. She really did not want to destroy Rusty, but it's the sport of robot combat. You gotta do what you gotta do.
She needed to get into the tournament. Like that. She literally had to do it to get in.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
know, Rusty, always a pleasure to see, even in defeat.
Yep.
And hopefully next time we get the chunky Rusty properly ironed out all of the kinks as well.
Hell yeah.
Because I love Rusty, man. I just want to see more Rusty.
Everyone does. Literally everyone does.
And if I ever somehow meet David Eaton, I'm buying him a beer.
Very nice.
Right. Okay. So with that, we come to the main event of the evening. Fusion versus Ice Wave, Battle of the Big Spinners.
And it was a one-hit fight.
Oh yeah. What a hit it turned out to be though.
Oh yeah, very good hit. Very beautiful hit.
Yep, John Reed would heartily approve. Ice Wave manages to land an absolutely brutal shot on Fusion, and Fusion seems to be okay for a little bit, then becomes a bit more sluggish, and then everything goes wrong.
Yep.
Which is really good for Ice Wave because Ice Wave's weapon broke after that one hit.
Yeah, true.
Now, to be fair, even if it was a slow death for Fusion, that does speak a lot for how solidly Fusion is engineered. Because if you're gonna break Ice Wave's weapon, you've got to be fucking rock solid to be able to do so.
Yeah, you really do.
It was just yeah, and Fusion seemed to stand up to the hit, and it took a moment, and then it just slowly died. It was, oh god, you know what it is? You're gonna have to edit this in. This was a Fist of the North Star moment. Ice Wave just hit it once and was like, "You're already dead."
God, I'm still on my laptop. Oh, you know, I have to. Fine, I will. God.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？大は匠でギゼブ。
Okay.
It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done.
It does. Okay, I get.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm imagining it. Yeah. Okay, I have to do it.
Yeah, and that was an appropriate way of putting it as well, because the way that we saw Fusion basically die as well, as it was like melting down from the inside from the look of it as well.
Yeah. Like.
It underwent internal fusion.
Hey.
And I am on a roll with these today.
If only it could be like that for every week.
Oh man. But yeah, Fusion basically just melts down from the inside out after taking one massive hit from Ice Wave. Ice Wave broke its arm punching Fusion in the face. Luckily, it broke Fusion as well. And with that, Ice Wave looks to solidly go into the tournament, and I don't remember if Fusion actually does end up in. But
no,
that's something that we can discuss now.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because we've actually come to the end of the episode, and with that, the reveal of the World Championship bracket.
I feel like before we do that, we should do the awards. Because the tournament should be like the long thing afterwards.
Ah, yes. Okay, that's a good point. I again, I didn't take notes this time because I didn't have anything on hand to write with.
Okay, I actually have some awards like here that like my best like approximation for like what the awards to go, who the awards to go to.
Okay.
Okay, so starting off, knockout of the night, Mad Cow versus Rampage. Like, compared to all the others, like this was easily the best knockout. It was the most spectacular looking one. So, by all means, yeah, this is the knockout. Unless you have a different thought.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout. I would say honorable mention to Kraken versus Glitch because Glitch becoming the only robot in 13 fights to knock Kraken out.
Yes,
that deserves a shout out.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But that ties into the next award, the Spike Dudley, which does indeed go to Glitch.
Yes. Because
it did indeed knock out the unknockoutable. That is a mouthful to fucking say.
It KO'd the unkO'able.
You nearly got that messed that up as well, God. But yeah, like yeah, that was
cool Dark Horse performance.
Yep, well. And then loss of the night. Like best loser, best performance in losing effort. Even I did not write down the full names of these awards. Claw Viper.
Yep, Claw Viper, very solid shout for that. And I would argue Claw Viper is probably best driver for the
Yes, I had that written down. Best driver is Claw Viper because even after it lost its weapon, and even though it lost, it pretty much dominated that fight, like from a driving standpoint.
Yeah, if it weren't for modern Battlebots rules, Claw Viper you could make a case that Claw Viper won that fight.
Exactly. And
like if this weren't Battlebots anyway, but this is Battlebots. Damage is the most important category, and above everything else. Yeah. So yeah.
And of course, Fire Tonight, the opening fight, Bloodsport versus Claw Viper.
Yep, I feel pretty good about that one.
Yep. Okay. Brilliant. Those are our awards. So now we get on to the big tournament stuff. But before we talk about the brackets, I feel like we have to honor the fallen robots of this season. The robots that did not make it in.
What better way to do that than by playing our sponsor today, Raid Shadow?
No, we can't do that. We can't. No, cut it. No, we can't do that. I don't think we can legally do that.
I'm just joshing you.
God. Look, if we ever got sponsors, it would not be goddamn Raid. We would.
They sponsor everyone. The only ever okay, brought to you by Skills. Oh no!
Brought to you by nothing, because nobody wants to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with Big Deal. I do not remember this robot at all.
I don't think it actually appeared on any of the episodes.
Apparently it showed up in 3 episodes, but then again, there's a lot of robots that actually did fight this season that they didn't update the stats for, so who knows?
And I figured it was probably just whiteboard fights that they competed in.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So Big Deal. Sure, okay. Blade.
Yes, Blade. Coming over from Korea, the Korean Tombstone, with all of the bells and whistles that people keep saying that Tombstone should have. Yes. Add a wedge on at the end, add wheel guards around the wheels, and it will be unstoppable. And we saw in practice what happens when that's actually done.
It was like Tombstone in the wrong way. I mean, hopefully they come back.
I hope they do, because Blade is a robot that has a lot of potential, and I really wanted to see how well it would do this season.
Yeah.
Because it is a beautiful looking machine as well.
Yeah, it could be bad luck, just bad starting luck for the big stage. I don't want to say big stage, but it's Battlebots.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so
yeah, deadlift.
Deadlift. Yeah, my fitness boys.
They were too jacked
Unfortunately,
for
not a
Oregon.
robot. Yeah, robot that unfortunately did not work out well in
Yeah.
practice.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. It was a gimmick, but that's all
Yeah,
that can be said about it. Deep
yeah.
Six.
It's a solid machine. Unfortunately, it's just the bar is very high these days.
Yeah. Speaking of a high bar, that Deep Six.
Yes, Deep Six, the glass cannon of robot combat.
Its heart was too
It's
big,
a very
as
cool,
was its weapon.
cool machine. It's a very cool machine, but it's too powerful for its own good, and
Yeah,
it ultimately, yeah,
Oh well. I mean, we'll see it next season probably.
yeah, most likely.
Double Jeopardy. It never showed up.
Yeah, we never saw it on TV. I guess it competed in whiteboard fights again, or maybe they couldn't get the cannon working.
I don't think we've ever seen it on TV actually, unless I'm forgetting something.
Oh no, we've definitely seen Double Jeopardy on TV before.
Have we? Okay.
Yeah, but it was a couple seasons ago.
Oh, okay.
You remember the robot that could shoot something at its opponent?
I honestly I don't remember. I actually don't remember ever seeing a robot like that. Like conceptually, it's kind of cool, but like, I don't know. No. Okay.
Okay.
Double Jeopardy putting Jack to sleep. You heard it here first. Dragon Slayer. It killed Duck, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It dubbed out to Minotaur in a fun fight, a quick fight. Speaking of Duck, it's dead now.
Yeah. Pour some out for Duck, our favorite February boy. Unfortunately, retired.
He is a
it's unfortunate. Duck just cannot stay competitive at this stage in the game. It seems.
Yeah, it's okay. He's ascending to heaven to a chorus of quacking angels.
Yes. And of course, he'll be back next time, much more violent, as Goose!
Yeah! He has a gun! God, I need someone to do fucking concept art of Goose with a gun.
Or a sword.
Or so, yeah, he has fucking, what's Drew McIntyre's sword's name? Gloria or something. No, so it actually has a name. Julia or fucking Gloria or something. Hell no.
Oh.
It's something.
Oh, fair enough.
It's named after his mom, I think. Free shipping.
Okay, so free shipping, yes. Original Sin. Great machine. Unfortunately, not able to get it into the tournament stage at this point. But hey, it was always a pleasure to see it fight this season.
It had a decent showing against Tombstone.
Yeah, and we got to see it literally be blown up by Uppercut. That was awesome.
Yes. You love to see it. Unfortunately, no explosions in the tournament unless something crazy happens. But who knows?
I mean, maybe if we get Uppercut versus Soulblaze again, but I think Soulblaze has learned from that.
Yeah, true. Fusion.
Fusion. Yep. One of the Team Waiachi machines. Better performance this season than before. They've ironed out a lot of the kinks, and it's a much more formidable machine, but unfortunately for them, doesn't quite make it into the tournament stage at this point.
Yeah, by the end, it still went up in smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost
Raptor.
Yeah.
The robot on the receiving end of the most brutal knockout of the season.
It died a beautiful death.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's how, as a robot, you want to go out.
Exactly. It did not make the tournament, but goddamn, its legacy will live on through that one moment, that one gif. Gruff. It did not have the stuff.
It unfortunate because Gruff is a great machine, and I always love Gruff. I love its weaponry. I love the way it's driven. I love its durability. But yeah, this was the year that the field called up to it, and unfortunately, just didn't end well for them.
Yeah. Oh god. I mean, hopefully next time they'll have a better showing, but who knows? Pardon my French.
Oh my god, Matt. You know what I'm just realizing?
What?
I've been recording all of this time without my Blue Yeti microphone plugged in.
Have you? What? Wait, why did you
my
even?
laptop microphone?
I'll be honest, I didn't even notice.
Oh man,
Well, oh boy,
it's unfortunate.
oh god.
How did I even forget to plug it? Oh right, I remember now because I brought my laptop down to play Dark Souls the other day, and I forgot to plug it back in when I brought the laptop up to where I normally keep it.
Jack, you foolish man.
I don't even have a rebuttal for this one.
That explains why you like sounded so quiet like when you moved away.
Oh boy, I'm just gonna plug it back in.
Yep. Okay. Well, hey, but we got to see the difference in sound quality. Let's hear.
Okay.
That sounds so much better. I don't even know.
This is so embarrassing.
I'm not cutting that out, by the way. I mean, I can't cut it out.
I mean, if you did, there would be no explanation for the difference in recording quality from the start of the episode to now.
Exactly. You might want to. I don't know if you want to just like your settings or something because you sound. I don't know. You sound kind of. I don't want to say tinny. It's not tinny. You sound like you're like in a empty room.
Okay, how about now?
Better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
Yeah, I just had to lower. I had to lower the gain a little.
Technical difficulties. Da 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 da.
Oh boy.
I love this. Is my favorite part of this is my favorite moment of this entire podcast.
Oh, shut up, you.
Anyway, pardon my friends. It was a robot.
Yeah, pardon my French. I felt bad for them with some of the people they got lined up to fight, like Valkyrie, where they were basically just the sacrificial robot to them. But oh well.
Did you know that only one of them could?
Next year.
Did you know that only one of them can speak French?
Really?
Yes, that's There's a fact you can find on the Battlebots website.
Well, fair enough.
Yes. Now.
Jaeger.
Jaeger. You smell like a Barker. Aaron Jaeger.
Jaeger, one of the, pretty much the only multi-bot configuration this year, if I'm remembering.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Gemini returned this year, did they?
No, it didn't. It.
Oh. We only saw the one fight with Jaeger, it getting beaten by P1, and yeah, that was a fight.
It was. Moving on, Kraken. I miss Kraken this season.
I really do.
It'll be back next season.
Yep, hopefully they come back stronger next season because it's a great machine, it's a great design, great power behind it, and just really unfortunate draws this season for them.
Yeah, bad luck this season. Hopefully next season they get some better luck.
Similarly, next one, Lockjaw.
Yeah. Very good matches this season. Much like Kraken, very good matches this season, but
fantastic showing from Lockjaw this year. Even if it did lose every fight it was in, it put up a great showing in all of them. Every fight was incredibly entertaining, and Donald Hudson showed once again why he's an absolute king.
Yeah, but
among the kings in this sport.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it did not far go this year. I mean, go far.
Oh, you're such a dick.
I like the guy, but I can't stop seeing him as the guy from Fargo. Even though, oh god, they look the same. They're twins. They look like twins.
Oh boy.
The Mammoth.
Yes, Mammoth. Not quite making it into the tournament this year, so
another good showing, dude. Another good showing.
Yeah, I mean they, for all intents and purposes, did knock out Tombstone.
Yeah, true. And they had a good fight against Hijinks.
Mm-hmm. And the fight with Lucky was very entertaining.
Yeah. So good
Overhaul.
Overhaul. Oh god. Go back to your animes. This was hopefully they had bad luck this season.
Okay, I'm looking at the lineup here now, and I think I'm seeing why we didn't see some of these robots compete at all. It's because some of them are only here for the Bounty Hunters episodes this season.
Oh wait, they're actually doing that this season.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
For example, Perfect Phoenix is listed on here. Perfect Phoenix is only competing in the Bounty Hunter season.
Oh, okay. Well, if we mentioned any of them or they're in Bounty Hunters, sure. I don't know what one's what.
I'm pretty sure Big Dill is, because Big Dill was a rookie bot the other year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Pain Train. Pain Train not making it into the tournament this year, but they did have a pretty good showing in one or two of the fights, and it was really entertaining to see them get ripped apart by, I think it was Yeti.
Yes, of course. It was there. It did things. Rampage.
Rampage. Yep. The latest in the line of 4-wheel drive vertical spinners. Not really much to say, but good on them for learning what they have from it, because they're a plucky young team, and I hope that they come back with a better robot next time.
Yeah, they seem nice.
Oh yeah. Retrograde, whose big claim to fame was getting ripped apart by Huge while looking like the Batmobile.
Yeah, yeah, accurate.
But it was a cool machine, and I liked the look of it aesthetically.
Yeah, of course. Rusty.
Our boy.
Our boy.
Oh man. I swear, one day Rusty will make it into the tournament. Can you imagine it? That would be amazing.
The actual scenes for that would be fucking nuts.
That would be crazy.
God.
And who's left?
Slammo.
Who unfortunately pretty much a non-starter this year, unfortunately, just didn't quite work out for them.
Yeah.
But I like the team, and I like Craig Danby, so
yeah, true.
I hope they do better next time.
Yes, me.
Yes, me.
He.
That was, yep, that was about as much as
we got.
There was to say about me this year.
We got.
As it got rid of Gigabyte.
Yeah, we got the very nice, the very fun bio on the website, and that's about it.
Sub-Zero did as Sub-Zero does.
Yes, it did.
Like it did put up a good showing in some cases, and it's a good robot. I do like it, but yeah,
of course,
Sub-Zero kind of not really a robot you expect to go far these days. Yeah. Hopefully that changes next time.
Maybe.
I hope I'm not sounding too dismissive there.
I mean, look, it's fine. Like you always have to anticipate that like they're gonna come back stronger.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And they did come back a little bit stronger this year, but yeah.
Switchback.
We've already made our thoughts on Switchback quite clear, I think.
It's neat. It can do well.
It's neat concept. Hopefully they iron out the kinks.
Yeah. And finally, Triple Crown.
Yes, Triple Crown.
I don't know why this robot's a thing. It's too much of a concept.
It was pretty much just, I'm pretty sure it was a build that was made just to say we built this.
Okay, fair.
And it's like it's cool. It's cool engineering. It's a cool engineered robot, but yeah, it's not really suited to fight in the modern climate.
Yeah, exactly. It's a gimmick bot. That's about it.
Yeah. And Valkyrie ripped it to pieces, and they didn't have any spares, so that was the end of Triple Crown.
And that's it for the losers. Now it's time for the other two, like the other four losers: Scorpios, Malice, Hydra, and Defender.
Yes.
Well,
we come to what will be the playoffs to actually get into the playoffs themselves.
Okay,
the losers melees, basically.
Yeah. So Scorpios and Malice. Not Malice first. Neither of those should be 32. They should be 31 at best. I'll say it should be Malice and Scorpios as like 31 and 32. I don't know.
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't argue Hydra deserved to get in this year.
Yeah, Hydra kind of had a bad showing this season. Like it had two good flips this entire season, and that's it.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's like It got a good out of the arena flip, and that was it. But it seemed to be limping in both of its other fights, and Glitch shredded it.
Yeah.
I feel like Hydra is getting the benefit of the doubt more than anything else.
This name value pretty much.
Pretty much.
I mean, like, they built it up, I just realized, they built it up, like, as the heel for the season, and then it's just fucking, it shit the bed.
Oh, man.
This is actual WWE booking.
Ooh. That's some powerful wordage you just put out there, Mac.
Yeah. I mean, look.
I think that's a little unfair to the people at Battlebots.
Yeah, true. I mean, look. Hopefully Hydra does better in the tournament. Who knows? But like,
I mean, you gotta remember, Battlebots isn't an audience of one like WWE is, where they're just trying to Vince.
Yeah, true. But yeah, Scorpion has Malice. That should be a fun fight. Hydra versus Defender. That's the most gimme fight of all time.
You never know. Defender could pull something off. I mean, it is a basket.
Obviously.
And I'm hoping they do, because I don't want to see Hydra go into the tournament.
Yeah, they really shouldn't be in.
Yeah. But then if it does get in, maybe Rebot will tear it apart.
Oh god, that's a very good point.
Yeah, your boy ripping Hydra apart sound good?
Yes, it does indeed. Cause wasn't Rebot the one that beat Hydra last year, or was that Endgame?
I think it was Endgame.
Okay, it was Endgame. But actually, wait, who did Rebot face last year?
Beta.
It was Beta, but then it was someone else. Like, who was the second round?
I'm gonna go check, actually.
Cause I swear we got Rebot versus Hydra last season. Oh, was it? Wait, hang on. Was Rebot in the finals? No, right.
And consider that Rebot has the, Rebot is the second seed overall. That's epic.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. Also, the fact that Hydra was like so fucking far down after being number 1 last season. That's nuts.
Okay, let's see. Rebot defeated Beta and also Uppercut.
Oh yeah.
And then lost to Black Dragon.
Oh, Black Dragon. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was a crazy year. Rebot is such a great robot, man. I love it.
It is. I can see it going far this season if it can get past Hydra.
It could possibly win the whole thing. It's been on a tear this season.
It really has. Anyway,
it is a stunningly engineered robot.
It is. Okay, let's get on to the tournament itself.
Oh boy.
Okay, which way do you want to go? Like, do you want to go left to right, or like just how do you want to do it?
Left side down, then right side down.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so number 1 seed, Endgame.
Oh boy, Endgame again. Very strong shout to win the whole thing.
Yep, the defending champions. They've been dominant this whole season.
Yep, defending champions, gone unstoppable this season. Very, very, very strong robot. Very strong strength of schedule, and they've just fantastic showings all around. And they're absolute geniuses with the actual robot combat side of things as well. So Endgame, if you were to put your money on them to win the whole season again, you could honestly do much, much, much worse than what you're betting.
Yeah, exactly. Like they very likely gonna make it to the finals, depending.
Yeah, and they'll be up against either Scorpios or Malice. Now, as to who would win, depending on who gets through that fight, Endgame, I think, pretty soundly beats Malice, but Scorpios would give them a great fight. That isn't to take anything from Malice, it's just because of how good Endgame is, and Malice isn't really optimized to be able to fight a vertical spinner in the style that Endgame is.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that that Endgame destroyed fucking Soul Blades. Although that was under crazy circumstance, but like, who knows?
Destroy it. It got a good hit and flipped it out.
Yeah, it destroyed its assassin, threw it out of the arena.
I mean,
is
a lot
that
of
not a
them
destroy to
got a
you?
real lot. Well, it wasn't destroyed. It wasn't in pieces or
I
anything.
mean, no, that's an obliteration.
They got it up the arena.
That is an obliteration. A destroyed is like just getting wrecked, getting your ass whooped.
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree here.
Look, it's you just have to define it. Yeah, once you define it, it's so good. Okay, we have Minotaur and Bloodsport, 16 and 17.
This is an interesting one. If I had to bet, I would put my money on Minotaur in that one, although I don't really feel comfortable betting against Bloodsport. Bloodsport will probably use its big crazy sword spinner to keep Minotaur at bay.
Yeah,
but
true.
At the same time, Minotaur is such a robustly built machine. I expect it to just charge right in and smash right into Bloodsport as well.
Yeah, if it goes weapon to weapon, I think Minotaur's easily got this.
Yeah, because I think Minotaur can take the hit from Bloodsport's weapon enough to be able to get in and really dish it out with that massive drum of theirs.
Exactly. So I actually have Minotaur winning that, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we both predict Minotaur for that one.
Okay.
Next one, a bout that I really don't want either team to lose. Copperhead versus Lucky.
The battle of our boys, our respective boys.
Yeah, I love me some Copperhead. Mac loves him some Lucky.
This is, yep. So, I want Lucky to win. Obviously, Jack wants Copperhead to win. We don't want either of them to lose. But
this is a big chance for Copperhead to come back after its loss from the previous season to Mammoth, where it looked like Copperhead was going to make a deep run into the tournament, and then it ended up losing to Mammoth due to some mechanical difficulties.
Yeah.
To take nothing away from Mammoth, but a lot of people were quite sour about Copperhead losing that.
Yeah.
Just because they wanted to see Copperhead go far, and myself included in that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Copperhead kind of has the advantage in this fight, but like, Lucky's just been so good this season that you never know.
Oh yeah.
Glitch versus Witch Doctor. This is an interesting one.
Personally, I see Witch Doctor winning this one because I think this is where Glitch's lucky streak starts to run out.
Yes, but
Witch Doctor is a robot that is insanely well driven and it's very, very sturdy. But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, Glitch might have the right shape to like take out Witch Doctor.
Oh yeah, never know.
That would be a very interesting fight. I also have Witch Doctor winning that, but we have to wait and see. Sword Blaze and Hijinks.
My money, well, Sword Blaze. I'm picking Sword Blaze immediately.
Yeah, it's got to be. I think soundly Sword Blaze, but Hijinks.
Probably give it a good fight though.
Yeah. Honestly, if
you never know.
I don't know.
You never know. They could pull off an upset. They do have reach, but Sword
could.
Blaze also is so tenacious.
Yeah, Sword Blaze is like.
I see Sword Blaze just stepping in and just fucking hammering it.
Yeah, easy money's on Sword Blaze.
Yeah, but it should be a good fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Next one, another battle of our boys, the battle of the race cars, Hypershock versus P1.
Vroom vroom. As they say.
Man. This is another one where I don't want either team to lose. I want to see Hypershock do well. I also want to see P1 do well.
I think
this is Hypershock. My money's on Hypershock.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the year that Hypershock is properly working, and Hypershock, when it's properly working, oh boy, what a machine it is.
Yeah, it is a beast. I don't like P1's weapon is like good, but I don't think it's good enough to take out Hypershock.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Hypershock is one of those robots that doesn't really run inverted that well. Like, I think it can hypothetically run inverted, but yeah.
But who knows?
Between the two of those, I think Hypershock gets in the good hit and manages to knock P1 out. But I think P1 does give it a good fight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's going to be a fun one.
Uppercut versus Huge. Money is on Uppercut for that one. I see Uppercut landing a major hit.
Absolutely. Like,
I think it's also got what wheels Huge is using in this one as well.
Yeah, true. We gotta see a lot of bouncing around, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
And at the bottom of this, Shadow versus Riptide.
Yes. My money's on Shatter, personally. I don't know that Riptide will hold up that well to Shatter's strafing style of fighting.
Yes, Saturn's too good a driver to really bet against.
Yeah.
Okay, next side. Ribot versus Hydro or Defender.
Ribot.
Ribot. Easily. Yep,
I'm
Ribot.
giving it to Ribot.
Ribot easily.
Both out of preference and out of prediction.
Yep.
Ribot is our boy.
Yep. Oh, okay. Next one. Probably one of the biggest fights of like the first round. Mad Catter versus Black Dragon. Big Dragon.
Oh, Big Dragon. Oh man, this is a tough fight to call actually, because both fantastically driven, fantastically engineered, just great overall machines.
It's a hard
Mad Catter, but I don't feel especially confident.
Like, yeah, Mad Catter, if Mad Catter's driving issue from like last fight, like this previous fight, like still consists, then like I think Black Dragon has it. But if Mad Catter is firing on all cylinders, then I think he's got it, because I can see Mad Catter going all the way as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Blip versus Valkyrie. Ooh,
this is a very. I have no idea who to actually go for this.
I'm going with Blip. I think Blip's got this one.
Yeah, Blip could, like, Blip's a dark horse.
It depends on the spinner configuration Valkyrie's using and the wedge configuration that Blip is using.
Yeah, like.
But I think quite comfortably most of the time Blip beats Valkyrie.
Yeah, Blip is kind of the dark horse of this season. So, or actually, can you even call it a dark horse anymore after like it's showing?
Well, it was the underdog coming in, and it's carrying that on.
Yeah. Shit. But yeah. Okay.
But Blip comfortably is my prediction now.
Oh yeah. Jackpot versus Tombstone.
Yeah. Jackpot versus Tombstone. I'm gonna say Jackpot. Jackpot is very, very sturdy.
Yeah,
I think it can handle Tombstone.
Yeah, Jackpot's had a good season. Tombstone has not had a good season.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Jackpot on this one, although I wouldn't be surprised if Tombstone does manage to pull something off.
Yeah. Because Tombstone, even with its bad luck, still dangerous robot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whiplash versus Ice Wave.
Whiplash.
Yay!
Just because Ice Wave, it's a great machine and everything, but I don't bet against Whiplash.
Yeah, Whiplash is good, like too good, and like Ice Wave still has like drive issues.
Yeah. Whiplash, I see getting in there, it gets in, turns Ice Wave over and beats it like that.
Yep. Cobalt versus
Yeti. Yeti!
Yes! Another hard one.
I am predicting Cobalt, and I am predicting this will be another brawl. This will be a great slugfest between the two of them.
Yeah, this is gonna be brutal.
Yeah, overall though, I'm expecting Cobalt to get over it and with no mercy.
Hell yeah.
But Yeti will be a great fight.
Ah, yes.
Rotator versus Captain fucking Shredderator. Now, did you think that we would be seeing Captain Shredderator making it into the tournament stage?
Captain fucking Shredderator, get the fuck out of here! How?
Okay. This has been their best year since the return of the show, I think.
It is literally only in this because of the fucking Tombstone knockout.
Hey, it did win the other fight. It did win another fight as well.
A goddamn YouTube fight.
Yeah, but still.
I guess it's 27 though.
Okay, yeah, it is a little bit of a high seeding, all things considered.
I am.
Good
the fuck out of here.
Good for them for making it here. But yeah, Rotator kills them.
They make it in, but Malice can't. What the fuck?
It is what it is.
Tantrum versus Gigabyte.
Rotator to kill Captain Shredder.
Yeah, Rotator has this fucking easy.
Yeah. And finally, Tantrum versus Gigabyte. Ooh.
That's Tantrum easily again, but like
I think
Gigabyte.
Tantrum is fast enough to box rush in, small enough to slip in underneath, and it's just punch him out from underneath and kill it that way. I think, but you never know with Gigabyte. Gigabyte can do very, very well at times.
Tantrum's gonna punch it, and then it's just gonna pinball around.
Hmm.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like the fucking the DVD screen, like with the bit like booping up and down.
Oh, so like a pinball.
Yes, that's right. I said pinball.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. That's our predictions for the first stage of the tournament, then, everybody.
Yes. Now, big
And
question:
now-
who do you have to win the whole thing, based on what we know?
I really couldn't pick a winner at this point, to be honest. There's so many good teams.
There's too many good. But gun to your head, if you had to.
Like I said, I really don't know. But if I had to, I guess I'm gonna say, you know what, Soul Blaze.
Oh, really?
I think Soul Blaze wins it this year.
Okay, interesting. I have Endgame winning. I think they're too good. I think they're actually too good. Because
I think that we very possibly get a rematch.
Yeah.
Between Soul Blaze
yeah.
and
The rematch is absolutely going to happen. Unless Hypersonic upsets Soul Blaze. Actually, fuck, there are several, like, all four, like, actually, yeah, pretty much everyone, like, Soul Blaze can fight, like, could upset it.
Yeah, dude, there's so many great teams in this bracket. It's gonna be great.
This is easily the most stacked, like, tournament, like, of all time, like, of all the seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally anyone can take it. Except Captain Shredder.
What's his Captain Shredder somehow wins the nut?
If Captain fucking Shredder wins this goddamn tournament, fucking, I don't know what, I'll eat a fucking hat. I'll fucking, I don't know.
Careful, remember the last filmmaker who said that he'd eat an article of clothing? He actually ended up having to do it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, when Werner Herzog ate his shoe.
If Captain Shredder fucking wins, I'll fucking wear a maid outfit in Japan when I go visit you. That is the deal.
Oh, you're just making an excuse to wear it.
Oh, fuck off. Look, as if I need an excuse.
Just remember what Giga said. Sometimes it takes a real man to become best girl.
Exactly. Look, exactly.
Oh, alright, okay. So with that, we come to the end of the episode. We have discussed all of the tournament implications that we feel able to this time. And oh boy, what a tournament it's going to be.
It's gonna be electric.
You are going to be taking the reins on the off-topic segment this week, aren't you?
Ah, yes, because I've been playing a game. A very, very good game. I've been playing Elden Ring.
Oh,
I love this game.
Oh, man. Well, take us through it a little bit, my friend.
It's crazy. Dude, this game's massive. This game's so fucking big. It might be the best fucking Souls game.
Oh, wow.
Like,
praise.
Yeah, like, dude, it's so good looking. Like mechanically, it's great. I love it. Music's great. Like, the bosses are excellent. Just yesterday, like, I thought what might have been like the best it might be like the hardest boss in all of like any Souls game. Like, if anyone listening has played the game and it's gone to the specific boss that I'm thinking of, then you know what it is.
Nice.
Because like when you beat it, you pretty much get the best armor in the game. So at least that's so far the best looking armor. And I love this game, dude. The map just keeps getting bigger. Like, it's it's hard to describe how good this game is. You have to play it. It's so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I'm looking at it, and maybe I'll play it at some point, but I've got to play the other Souls games first, and I know there's not really any like continuity between that and this, but it's like
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm gonna play Elden Ring, I need to actually be good at that type of game, and I'm
True.
not there yet.
True. You're only playing like Dark Souls 1, right?
Yes.
Yes. And you're doing
'Cause I
quite
haven't-
badly.
I haven't been Steam for a long time.
What you need to do is you need to play some Bloodborne. Because Bloodborne is still my favorite game of all time. Like, one of my 2 favorite games of all time.
I do want to play Bloodborne because I've seen it. I know Bloodborne is amazing, but
It is.
I would need to buy it first.
Dude, okay, so just so you know, Bloodborne plays so differently than Dark Souls. Like, it is night and day.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it. I remember like the fight with the giant pig, for example.
Yeah, you need because Dark Souls, you need to be Dark Souls. You can take your time. You can better things out, sort of defend a bit. Bloodborne, you need to be in the action. You need to be just going. You need to be fighting. You need to just get in the action. Be fast. Be quick. Be fighting. You cannot dawdle. And it is great.
No.
It is my favorite game. One of my favorite 2 games.
Awesome.
I'll say I don't know where Elden Ring is making a very strong case for being right up there.
Nice.
So yeah, I love it. I love the fact that pretty much the next game, I'm gonna be going straight from Elden Ring to the new Kirby. So that's gonna be a crazy jump.
Awesome.
But yeah, I love it. Play Elden Ring.
Alright, cool. Alright, and so with that, we come to the end of the episode.
A very long
Matt,
episode.
yeah, do you have anything you want to say before we sign off, Matt?
No, once again, no. I have nothing else to say. I can't wait for the tournament.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great one.
It is.
Alright. Well, I'm pretty much all tapped out for the moment, and I've also got to get going to the gym shortly. So
yes, you
until next time, everybody, I'm Jack Finney. He's Makon Crayley. Peace out. We look forward to seeing you next time here on the slowest growing Battlebots podcast in all of creation. Peace.
Catch you later.